Morning, morning. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, I got my coffee. Perfect. Let me share this link in the group chat, the day trade chat. Oh no, no Cuban coffee. I wish. I wish. No, the way I get Cuban coffee is, I got this ladle that I use for my coffee machine, and it says like, do 3 to 4 scoops, for a, a big pot, right? To fill it up. So I just throw in an extra couple of scoops to get the similar strength of that coffee. And as most can tell, it works based on my live session yesterday. All right. So I don't want to spend a lot of time because it is quad witching. It's going to be a crazy day today. I need to prepare myself for today. So I'm only going to touch on SPY, QQQ, and Tesla. Um, and then what I'll do, I'm watching Neo too. I'm not in Neo, but I think I'm gonna start scaling into Neo today. Um, but it's gonna be tough because anything can happen. We could gap up and have a huge sell off, or we could have a huge sell off and then we can gap and then we can go. Or I'm sorry, we can gap down and then we have a huge buy in the market. So it's going to be crazy. So I can only do 3 tickets today. So we're gonna do the SPY, QQQ, and Tesla. So I remember yesterday that I kind of hinted that SPY was sitting in the in the party zone. Well, looks like the Bears came out to play and party. So this is what I did. So I've got my on the SPY. So I've got my A potentially and my B. Okay. Um, Nothing's a for sure thing, but based on what I see here and what I've done so far up to this point in terms of my analysis, is I can count this move down in the wave A. All right, and that would be right here actually, and then we come up in a wave B. Um, so the B wave has a 5 wave structure. Okay, it can be subdivided into a 5 wave structure. So I've got my bigger degree of a 1-2 here. Okay, so I've got a 1-1 here, a wave 1, and a wave 2 pullback. in the 5618 resistance area from the previous swing, which would be the A wave or the B wave. Now, the action yesterday, the fact that we kind of got this potential head and shoulders here, it made me wonder that could there be another potential count here? So I got a little bit more granular, which I don't like, which is the 1 minute. But so I ran another analysis in a much smaller time frame, and it looks like in the smaller degree we've got a bounce here. Now this is getting too advanced, but this move down could be a potential 1, and then another 2 bounce here. So here's what I'm looking for in this buy. We did gap down just a little bit, not much. We're about to get break even, okay? And for those of you who don't understand what gap up and gap downs mean, so here's basically what it is. So the SPY closed here, okay, at 335.86, okay? When we go to the extended hours in the aftermarket, we've got some aftermarket action, okay? You can still trade the SPY, 15 minutes after market close. So you can still trade the SPY. And then in pre-market, which is this brown highlight zone, this again, you can trade in pre-market, okay? So what ends up happening is if we get a sell-off, okay, so notice how right now the SPY is at 335.64. Well, that's lower than your 335.85, okay? So that's a gap down, okay? So, and that's in reverse too. So if we get a sell-off in aftermarket and pre-market, and then, if we get a sell-off, then that's a gap down. If we get some buy in the aftermarket and or in the after hours and pre-market, then that's going to be a gap up. Okay. So that's what that means. I got quite a few questions yesterday about gaps up and down. And like Danny's always mentioned in his videos, is that the market doesn't like to leave gaps open, and it's true, especially in the SPY. If you track the SPY, anytime there's a gap, it always gets filled. My big target that I want to see for SPY is right over here still. I still have a gap on the SPY that goes down to 286.26 to 292.05. So 293-ish is where I want it to head down towards and fill this gap here. Will we get it? I don't know. It just really depends on what the next couple of weeks has in store for us. Like I said, in my opinion, I think we've now kind of reversed into a slow consolidation motion. And then up until the election, I think once the election's passed and it's gone, then we'll get potentially we'll go back up. But several weeks out, even now it's been it's been a couple months already. I've always had said that we're going to get two things. Either A, we're going to crash. So we're going to get some horrible news, whatever that may be. That's just really going to tank the market quickly. We didn't get that, so at least I haven't seen anything up to this point. And the way that the SPY is trading, it's pretty slow. So I think it's the second path that the SPY decided to take is a slow correction, which is a boring time to be trading, in my opinion. So that's gap up and gap down. So SPY, my counts are still here. So in the bigger picture, I'm looking for a wave 3 down here still, and this is going to take me to the 326 to 328. Oh, I'm sorry, the 323.06 to 324.51. That's your wave 3. Will bounce up and go down and finish the C wave in the 320 to 319 level. Now, if this C wave finishes, okay, let me go to a 2 hour. If this C waves happens to finish here, then of course I'm not going to get my gap fill. and this basically ends up being, let's measure it. I'm going to the March lows to the highs. Oh, it's on the right side of the damn chart. So yeah, it's only a 3.382 retracement, which those are known to be fake outs. I mean, we've done that before. We've played that, or we've seen that on the spot when we played puts. But yeah, I need a deeper. I need the SPY to come down to the 5 and 6 and 1/8 to fill that gap and go back up. Like I said, the market needs a healthy, deep pullback in order to make all-time highs. And keep in mind, when we make all-time highs, that's the wave 3, and it's gonna be a good one. But if I don't get this move for some reason and we're already going up, that's highly unlikely, but you never know. But let's measure that. Okay, let's. Oh many damn. Here's the low. That means we've only okay. So if we don't even get to the C, and if we end up just reversing and making all-time highs, that shit's not healthy. I mean, that means that means we pulled back to the only 23.6% of this entire move up. Okay, so this when we got to the March lows and we've practically rallied, this pullback, if we start going up now and we finish off and I don't get my deep pullback, that's only a 23.6 retracement of this entire move. That's unsustainable. Not in the short term. It's unsustainable in the long term. Okay, but I think some of you that follow me quite a bit and heard my lives or have been involved in my live sessions have told me what could happen. So yeah. So this is my primary. At the end of the day, I'm looking for SPY to come down to the wave 5, which is the, again, 319, 320. Hopefully I get a deeper one, but we'll see. All right, let's go to QQQs. Okay, QQQ broke trend here. Where are we at? Okay, so we've got, oh. Okay, I gotta move these boxes. They're in my way. I wish these boxes will move with the chart. Okay, so that's wave 1 box. And this must have been something that we were eyeing. All right, so I got wave 1, wave 2, and then I've got a wave 3 down here. Okay, let's get rid of this box too. I still have a white and a purple count. I got 1, 2 here. Now I'm just needing 3 to come down. Okay, so here we got we're still, in my opinion, in a wave 3. So it looks like we hit the 618 again. We kind of broke 618 and we passed up. So let's see if I can get more micro. Where you at? Here you go. Okay, so this move seems a bit overextended. Throw one more fib on here. Yeah, this move seems okay. So I think this entire move down on 2, that's the A wave of 2. So we should get a bounce here. So I know I'm gonna get a little crazy, but so basically in a wave 2 pullback, you got an ABC structure, right? Well, your A waves can be subdivided into a 5-wave structure, and then your B waves, I just use an ABC format, and then the C wave can subdivide into 5-wave structures as well. So if I count 5 waves down here, it reached a little past the 2618, which I've seen plenty of times. So I could count this as 5 waves. So this would be an A, and then we come up to a B. So that being said, QQQ could potentially come up to the 382 or the 5, right? And actually, I could see QQQs rallying to the 618 to fill this gap in a B wave within this micro 2 wave, and then come down in a C wave 5-wave structure to grab this 3. Okay, whether that be the pink or the purple or the white. Okay, so we are going to rally. Oh, I had my extended it off. So yeah, which we are. So we are going to go up. So we'll watch this gap. Most likely we'll get this gap filled and we'll come right back down to capture wave 3 in a 5-wave structure down in a C wave. I hope some of you caught that. So at any rate, that's what the market's doing in terms of the QQQ. So it's basically making its move down in an A. So let me just I'll throw it up there here. Watch. Let me just get these boxes out of the way, and it'll make sense. It's a pretty good trading opportunity too. So here's what the QQQs are doing. Okay, so we've got, oh shit. Okay, we got the start of the 0. That's the wrong one, damn it. Okay, we've got 0 line, which is the wave 2. We came down in an A wave right here, and now I'm expecting a B wave up to the 618 level to fill this gap, and then we come down in a C wave to target one of these 2 boxes. And if I get my gap fill, let's see if I can get a prediction on my, you know what, I'm going to make my primary account right now. Grab that. I'm going to grab that. We're going to get my gap fill to the 618. Okay, you see this? This is the light fib that just posted. I'm going to turn it to yellow so we know what we're looking at. All right, so this is, I just measured this move, this A, B move, this A potential B move down to a C. And look where we're at right now, or look where we were yesterday, 618. We all know now it's a strong support level, right? So now we reverse. I got someone that says no sound. You guys can hear me, right? Well, of course, yeah, because that was confirmed already. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, we got to the 618. So now we're bouncing in a B wave. That being said, wave 5 will target the 618 area. So here's your C. Okay. Now, I'm still going to keep the white count on there. So all I'm going to do here, I'm going to delete that. That's basically the ABC structure I was talking about. Um, so now I can throw in what's my primary. I'll mess with it later, but there you go. My primary count's purple. My secondary count's white. All right, so that's QQQ. Last but not least, all right. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. So, unfortunately, I didn't get my damn reentry, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I played the wave 3 and I was happy. Green's green, wins a win. All you need is small compound and wins, and at some point the account will grow. And it will grow. So here's what I'm looking at based off this pre-market action, and I do not like charting out pre-market stuff. Okay, so this is, take this with a grain of salt, but here's what I'm potentially looking at. I'm looking at the confluences that I see here is this move on in the third wave, and I think the other one was this A wave down. Okay, this big move down, and see how we got some overlap in some levels and some resistant levels, primarily here in this zone. So if you look at my yellow, my red, I've got some overlap in the 100 and the 0.764 extension level. So here's what I'm expecting from Tesla. I'm expecting, well, this is a wave. This could I'm not say expecting, but this could potentially be a wave 1. So I think when we open, we could get a major sell-off into a wave 2. Okay, and then we finally bounce somewhere in the support zone. I still have my trend line, so what was resistance now becomes support. And if we do sell off, I could see Tesla coming down to retest somewhere near the 618 and 5 extension, yeah, 618 and 5 extension levels or fib levels. So I added a 382 because you never know, we might get faked out, and Tesla might get a huge ass bid, and we are waiting for an entry here, when just to find out they decided to buy it up here and then just take it right back up. So this is the potential count. Now, if right now, so you'll notice, look at Tesla, and we're, 25 minutes until open? So now it's climbing back up to come retest this. So I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if this breaks. Okay, so if this one breaks, then it comes off, and then we continue going higher. I hope we don't, but we do. And I'm not getting in. If I'm going to play this, I'm going to play it down here. I'm not chasing this thing. It's already, I missed my entry last night. I told myself I was not going to chase it. If it comes back into wave 2, then I'll play it. But I'm not going to bother. Because here's why I'm being cautious. I've seen wave 5s take shape in the form of a triangle. Okay? I've seen it time and time again. Our goal is to capture wave 5, but I've seen wave 5s consolidate, 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 then all of a sudden it makes 5 waves up, and those 5 waves do only make it to the top of wave 3. And what do we call that? A double top. So I'm not complaining here. I rode my wave 3. I'm happy. That's my personal rule, is ride the wave 3s. The wave 3s are the best waves to ride. So if it gets away from me, then you know what, it's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, this Tesla is, they was calling me this early. At the end of the day, this is just a bigger B. Okay, Tesla already made 5 waves up. Okay. Um, so this could be a bigger B, and then Tesla may get down below 300 again. That's my theory. But yeah, I already counted 5 waves up on Tesla, and we were pulling back. So this is a B wave rally right now. Now I hope I'm wrong, but I think I can't go against my analysis on Elliott wave theory. Um, it's helped me quite a bit. It's helped most people, and I'm not going to go against it. So I do think this is an ABC move. So we're just in a B wave rally. And you notice how I got a 1-2 count here. So you know where 3 is going. It's not going to go to 0 though. So, so yeah. So keep an eye on that. So if we can't get below 300, then we may get somewhere near this too. Remember these. Actually, if I do, okay, I'm not gonna get crazy. Let's just stick to the B wave. But if there's going to be an opportunity to get long, you just gotta be patient. Okay. But that's my theory. I think we're in a B wave. Okay. You know what? I could be wrong, but that's my think. I think we're in a B wave because we've already made 5 waves up. We have to do an ABC move. Okay. We have to do an ABC consolidation or a retrace. Where that retrace is going to end up, I don't know. And where we are currently, let's find out. All right, so yeah, so if Tesla's done bouncing, um, that means we retraced 50% of this entire move. That's not bad at all. So yeah, 5618 is support. So if this is the bottom, then it'll continue higher, even past this high here, which is what 537. But remember, ABC structures are tricky. These corrective moves are tricky because you can get an A, then you can get a high B, make an all-time high, and then all of a sudden you dump in a C. Okay. So I've got 5 waves up in the macro here in this B wave. So we'll see what Tesla does. But if we do pull back in a C wave, then I can see Tesla going back to this 300 level or even coming down to the 618, which is between 247 and 302. So just hang tight. All right, folks. I can't stay on long again. It's quad witching. I need to get on here and do some charting for my accounts. So again, it's going to be crazy Friday. Okay, quad witching is nothing to joke with or play with. So just if you're a beginner and you're still learning, sit back and watch this. If you've never seen quad witching, okay, just sit back and watch it. Don't experience it with your first money. I did that, and I was wrong. Okay, so just sit back, watch what happens today, so that way the next time it happens 4 times a year. Quad witching happens 4 times a year. This is the third one. Okay, so watch what happens today. And then if as you continue to build up on your education, right, and you get more versed on how Elliott wave works, on how to draw out support and demand zones, so just once you get to that point where you feel you're comfortable and you're versed enough to to really tackle this thing, then by all means go ahead and do it. but just if you're a beginner, you're still learning, just sit back and watch. But yeah, all right, guys, I appreciate you joining on. I'm going to now hop off and go start charting for my personal accounts, and of course the account challenge, see if I have anything there. Remember, I have the SPY puts account challenge going on right now, and I'm glad I scaled in. So we got a somewhat decent gap down, but we'll see what happens. But all right, guys,